Well, look, as the end of the year draws near, so many of us are feeling overwhelmed and completely burnt out. But as our next guest puts it, there are still some ways to rediscover magical moments in your week.
Yeah, there certainly is. Author Peter Merrett has created a collection of simple recipes for life to help bring more connection, some gratitude and wonder into our everyday routines. And we are very pleased to say that he joins us now in studio with more. Peter, lovely to see you.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. Talk to us about people losing their sense of wonder in particular. What do you mean by that?
We were all born with this invincible superpower, which was our sense of wonder. So as little people, as children, as toddlers, it's all we knew. The complete excitement and the unfiltered joy we had with everything. And then as we went into our teenage years and adults, it kind of falls away a little bit, and almost to think that wonder doesn't matter anymore, or there isn't a place for it, or it isn't there anymore.
I guess it's mundane when you're paying bills and you've got all those adult responsibilities.
The grind.
The grind.
The grind. It's real, yeah.
But what if it was still there and just waiting for us to remember?
Yes. Yeah.
What is it, Peter, about this time of year? Because I feel like not only do we lose the wonder as adults, we also lose the wonder around September, October.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's almost like we're living life as a continuous marathon, but the finish line never appears. Just the constant things with everything that's coming next. Like there's the avalanche of emails that we handle, the appointments, meetings, family commitments, school activities, the list goes on. Yeah. And sometimes it can just literally be where we forget to take a breath and actually stop and take a moment to pause and actually reflect on all of the things, you know, beyond everything that's coming next and actually what's happening right now.
There are lots of books out there, more traditional, offering tips and things like that to help us through. Yours is rather different. Recipes. There's one recipe for bringing joy back into your week. Give us the ingredients, please.
And this is a profound lesson that I put into Wonderlicious. It's something that happened 37 years ago when I was training as a chef at hotel school. The moment in the classroom when the head chef turned to the blackboard and wrote down 5-letter T's. It was as profound as anything, and it's a moment that has stayed with me till this moment. And he said, write it down. And he wrote the words, take the time to think. Beyond the intensity of everything that you're going to be learning in the kitchen, all of the culinary skills, everything will only work if you actually take the time to think. So sometimes it's just as simple as adding a little dash of curiosity to our day, or a little sprinkle of care, or just taking the moment to pause and actually catch our breath.
I mean, I'm feeling more calm just listening to you.
Sat back on the couch now. And it's working wonders.
You know, it's one thing to say add a dash of curiosity. How do we do that in our everyday lives?
By actually doing it, where, and as simple as sometimes we can forget when we're in the constant chase with everything that's coming up, actually just the moment right now, just to be fully conscious of it and actually just seeing the possibility beyond what it is. And two little words I always play with, and that we played with in hotels, was what else? What else can we do with whatever it might be, even if it's just signing off an email, for example? What else could we do with it? And just being really open to our sense of curiosity, with, you know, the possibility of something beyond the ordinary.
Yeah, notice more, not do more. I like that.
I like some of these tips that we're seeing on the screen too. Make dinner phone free. I think that's
just ban the phones at the dinner table and just to create that awesome conversation around the family table.
Yeah. All right. Now, you're also teaming up with the former head of training at Disney University. If anyone's going to bring some wonder, tell us about that.
I mean, this is just ridiculously exciting. I'm teaming up with Doug Lips, a former head of Disney University training team at the Walt Disney Studios. We're putting on an event on the 18th of November at the W Hotel in Sydney. And I've been speaking on stage with Doug in the US over the past 10 years, and this is the first time this has ever happened. Wow. So myself and Doug at private events or private conferences, but this is a public event, so people can actually just come and learn all of the legendary things behind the service culture of Disney, and everything with Wonderlicious as well.
Excellent.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you, truly.
Yeah, and thank you.
Yes, Peter's book, Wonderlicious, Bringing Wonder Back to Life, Leadership and Service, is available now from all good bookstores. Thanks for your time.
Grab a copy.
Thank you very much indeed.